Today marks what would have been the 33rd birthday of Atatiana Jefferson. She was shot and killed in 2019 by then Fort Worth police officer Aaron Dean while babysitting her young nephew. Today, the city of Fort Worth approved a settlement that would support her nephew in his expenses. Fox 4's Deanne England is here with that. Deanne.
Well, it is said to have taken roughly 4 years, but the family and the city, we are told, worked feverishly to arrive at this mutually acceptable settlement.
It does feel short, right? It's not enough, but it is the right gesture on behalf of the city of Fort Worth.
A unanimous city council approval to pay $3.5 million to Zion Carr. He is Atatiana Jefferson's young nephew, whom she was babysitting the night former officer Aaron Dean fired a shot through their backyard window, killing Jefferson. Zion was 11 years old when he testified at Dean's trial in 2022. Dean was convicted of manslaughter and is now serving a sentence of roughly 12 years.
I stood here 4 years ago seeking transparency, justice, and accountability. Today, you guys are taking that leap towards accountability.
James Smith is the neighbor who made the non-emergency call for a welfare check because of an open front door at Jefferson's home. Within his remarks, he punctuates how the family, since the fatal shooting, has suffered multiple losses, including the death of Zion's mother and grandmother.
I'm not here primarily because of me. I'm here because Yolanda Carr can't be here. Tatiana's not here. Amber's not here. Tatiana's father's not here. So I'm representing them.
The settlement breakdown includes an initial lump sum payment. Also, when Zion is between 18 and 25 years old, there will be money for undergraduate college and grad school if he chooses to attend. From age 26 until he is 40 years old, the monthly payment amounts increase, as do subsequent annual lump sum payments. City attorneys point out the structured plan could actually double today's value of $3.5 million.
That if that amount annuitizes and is paid out as we expect it to be, it could result in actual payment amount valued at $6 million.
I, for one, am excited about this opportunity to make sure that he can go to college and do things that his mother and his aunt wanted him to do as they was raising him.
I'm confident that this is more than about money. This is about a support system and a network in a city that wants to show our love and support to a young man that absolutely deserves it.
The settlement is not about justice. The settlement is about making sure Zion is taken care of. They've done that.
Now, Zion's aunt, Ashley Carr, is raising him. She was not present today. We should point out that there is still pending litigation that is currently playing out, and that is with reference to a separate settlement to be awarded to the estate of Atatiana Jefferson. That's the very latest live. Back to you.
Deanne, thank you.